A very good morning to all of you. This is your mathematics class. So in the previous class we have completed 7 questions of exercise 14.4 and today in this class we will start with the question number 8 of the same exercise 14.4. So see the question number 8. Find the area of the shaded region in the following figure. See, if you have a square and there is another square in this square and this area is shaded. Without the square of this area is not shaded, but the remaining area is shaded, and you have to find out the shaded region. Then first of all you will find out the area of the big square. After that you have to find out the area of the small square, and if you subtract this smaller region from this bigger region, then you can find the remaining portion. Just see in the question number 8 part A, here is a square is given and within this square there is a circle is given. So you have to find the shaded region in the following figure. That means this portion which is shaded by lines. So for that, in this part you can see two figures. First one is square and the second one is circle. So first of all you have to find out the area of both these figures. That means you have to find out the area of square, and after that you have to find out the area of circle. Now if you want to find out the area of the shaded region, then first of all you have to see that what area is bigger. Obviously this area is bigger, that means area of square is bigger, because the circle is within the square. That means the area of the square is bigger and the area of the circle is small. You know that if you want to fit any object into the another object, then obviously you can fit the small object into the bigger object. You can fit small objects into the bigger objects. Now suppose you have a pen cover. Okay, you have a pen cover. The length of the pen cover is this, but the length of the pen is this. Can this pen be fitted in this pen cover? No, because the pen is bigger and the cover is smaller. So for that pen cover you have to find a such pen that can be fitted in this cover. Obviously that means if we want to fit any object into the another object, then obviously the inner object is should be small and the outer object should be bigger. So that means first of all you have to find out the area of the bigger portion, that is square, and after that you have to find out the area of the smaller region, which is circle. After that you can subtract the smaller area from the larger area, and in this way you can find this shaded portion, means the remaining portion. Obviously when you fit this square in this when you fit this circle with in this square, then some space were left and you have to find out the area of that space. So first of all let us find out the area of the square. After that we will find out the area of the circle. This is the question. Here it is given that the side of square is 7 centimeter. So we can find the area of the square by applying the formula of area of square, which is side multiplied by side, that means a square. So side of square is 7 centimeter, so the area of square is side multiplied by side, which is a square. That means 7 multiplied by 7, which is equal to 49 centimeter square. So the area of square is 49 centimeter square. Now we will find out the area of the circle. To find out the area of circle we need two things. First one is pi and the second one is r, because the formula for the area of circle is pi r square. Value of pi is fixed, which is 22/7. So we have to find the radius. How we can discover the radius? See, the length of the side of a square is 7 centimeter. If the length of this side is 7 centimeter, then obviously the length of this is also 7 centimeter, because this length and this length is same. So that means if it is 7 centimeter, then obviously it will be of 7 centimeter. That means diameter of this circle, this is the diameter of this circle, which is from this point to this point. This is a circle, and this is the largest chord of this circle, which called the diameter of the circle. So this is the diameter of the circle. From here we can find out the radius of the circle, because we know that the radius of the circle is half of the diameter. So the diameter of the circle is 7 centimeter. Radius of the circle is half of the diameter, which is 7/2 centimeter. So we can find out the area of the circle by applying the formula pi r square. Value of pi is 22/7 and value of r is 7/2. So here we have 22/7 multiplied by 7/2 multiplied by 7/2. This 7 can be cancelled with this 7. 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2, means 11 multiplied by 7 is 77/2 centimeter square. So the area of this circle is 77 centimeter square. Now we need to subtract the area of this circle from the area of this square. So area of the, in this way we can find the area of the shaded portion. So the area of the shaded portion is equal to area of square minus area of circle. Area of square is 49, which we have found, and area of circle is 77/2, which also have found. So 49 minus 77/2, we can write this 77/2 in the decimal form, which is 38.5. Now if we subtract this 38.5 from 49, then we get 10.5 centimeter square. That means area of the shaded portion is 10.5 centimeter square. Hope you understand this question. Now let's see the next part of this question. Part number C. You have to try it yourself. Part number C. Here in this figure you can see that there are 4 semicircles. Obviously if this is a circle, then the half portion is the half circle, and the half circle is called semicircle. So this is the semicircle, also this is the semicircle, and this is also a semicircle, and this is also a semicircle, and between this the figure is square. So we have to find the area of the shaded region. As you can see that in this figure, whole area is shaded. Then that means we have to find out the area of this square and area of these 4 semicircles, and after then we can add the area of these 4 semicircles and area of this square, and in such way we can find the area of the shaded portion. So first of all we will find out the area of square. Side of square is given 3.5 centimeter. So the area of square will be equal to side multiplied by side, that means 3.5 multiplied by 3.5, which is equal to 12.25 centimeter square. And the diameter of semicircle is 3.5, which is given in this figure. You can see that this is also the diameter of the semicircle, and this is also the side of the square. That means side of the square and the diameter of semicircle is common for all these 4 semicircles. So diameter of the semicircle is also 3.5 centimeter. From here we can find out the radius after by doing half of the diameter. So the radius of the semicircle is 3.5/2 centimeter. Now this is the diameter and this is the radius only for one circle, only for one semicircle. So we can find the area of only one semicircle from here. So first of all we will find for the one. So area of one semicircle is equal to, obviously if area of the whole circle is pi r square, then we do the half of this circle, then obviously we have to do the half of the area. Half means 1/2. multiply by pi r square. So the area of the semicircle is half pi r square. So we can apply the formula directly. Half pi r square, half value of pi is fixed 22.7 multiplied by r is 3.5. So here we have 3.5 upon 2, 3.5 upon 2. On solving this, we get 4.8125 centimeter square. That means area of one semicircle is 4.8125 centimeter square. But there are 4 semicircles, so we have to find out the area of 4 semicircles. So if area of one circle is 4.8125 centimeter square, then area of the 4 semicircles, obviously we need to multiply the area of one circle by 4. So the area of 4 semicircle is 4 multiplied by 4.8125 centimeter square, and on multiplying them we get 19.25 centimeter square. So the area of 4 semicircle is 19.25 centimeter square. Now we have found the area of square and the area of 4 semicircles. Now we can add them, and in this way we can find the area of the whole shaded portion. So area of the shaded region is sum of these two areas, which is 12.25 and 19.25, which is equal to 31.5 centimeter square. So the area of the shaded region is 31.5 centimeter square. Hope you understand this also. Now let us move towards the next part, which is part number D. Here this is a circle and this is a square within this circle, and you have to find out the area of the shaded portion. Here the side of the square is given 7 centimeter, 7 centimeter, 7 centimeter and 7 centimeter. So you can find the area of square easily by applying the formula side square. But here the area, but when you will find the area of the circle, then you need radius, but radius is not given here. So how you can find out the radius? Also the diameter is not given, so how can you find out the radius of this circle? And if you do not have radius, then how can you find out the area of this circle? For that there is the diagonal. There is one more thing in your book, these names are not given. These names are not given, so I just write on the behalf of myself. Okay, so A B C D, I named it as A B C D, means this square. So this diagonal which touches the edge of the circle from here to here, that means we can say that this is the diameter of this circle. Okay, if we find this line, means this diagonal of square, also this is the diagonal of the square, obviously also this is the diagonal of the square. So if we find the diagonal of square, then this will also be the diameter of this circle, and after that we can find the area of the circle easily. So first of all we will find out the area of the square, after that we will find the radius. So area of inner square is obviously side multiplied by side, which is equal to 49 centimeter square. This diagonal BD is also the diameter of the circle. So we need to take in triangle ABD. As you can see that there is one thing that you have to know, each angle of a square is of 90 degree. Each angle of a square is 90 degree. That means this angle is also of 90 degree. That means this is a right angle triangle. This ABD is a right angle triangle, and we know that the opposite side of a right angle, is the hypotenuse of this triangle. And if we have a right angle triangle, then we can apply the Pythagoras theorem in that triangle, and according to Pythagoras theorem is hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. In this case BD is the hypotenuse, AD is the perpendicular and AB is the base. So hypotenuse square, that means BD square, is equal to perpendicular square, that means AD square, plus base square, that means AB whole square. Now you can put the values. The value of AB, here AB and AD is also the side of this square whose length is 7 centimeter. So this is also the base and perpendicular of this triangle. So length will remain same, that means 7 centimeter and 7 centimeter. So we can put 7 centimeter at the place of AB as well as at the place of AD. So BD square is equal to 7 square plus 7 square, which is equal to 49 plus 49. 49 plus 49 is equal to 98. Now if we want to remove this square from this square at the left hand side, then we can raise the square root at the right hand side. So the square root of 98 is 98. If we divide this 98 by 2, then 2 4s are 8, 18, 2 9s are 18. Now we know that 49 only falls in the table of 7. So 7 7s are 49 and 7 1s are 7. Now we have to make the pairs. Here this 7 and this 7 together makes a pair, that means we can write these two 7s only once because this is making a pair. But these two do not have any pair, so we have to write this 2 within the under the square root. That means the square root of 98 is 7 root 2. So the value of BD is 7 root 2. Since BD is the diameter of this circle, but we have to find out the radius, so we have to do the half of this diameter. So radius of circle is 7 root 2 upon 2. This is the diameter of this circle. Now area of circle is pi r square. So pi is 22 upon 7 and r is 7 root 2 upon 2. So 7 root 2 upon 2 multiplied by 7 root 2 upon 2. Now this 7 cancelled by this 7 because this 7 is in the denominator and this 7 is in the numerator. And we know that whenever there is a whenever there is a sign of multiply between all the values, then we can cancel the numerator by the denominator. And this 2 will cancel this 2 by 11. So 11 multiplied by 7 is, see the calculation for this, 22 upon 7 multiplied by 7 root 2 upon 2 multiplied by 7 root 2 upon 2. This 2 can be cancelled with this, 2 1s are 2 and 2 1s are 2. This 7 can be cancelled by this 7. Now you are remaining with 11 multiplied by 7 is 77. You cannot multiply this 11 and this 7 by this root 2 and by this root 2 because these are the square root values and these are the whole numbers. Okay, so whole numbers cannot be multiplied by the square root numbers. So it will be 77 multiplied by root 2 multiplied by root 2. Now these are not the whole numbers, these are the square root numbers, so we can multiply by each other. So it will be 77 multiplied by this root 2 and this root 2. Root 2 multiplied by root 2. 2 multiplied by 2 is 4 and also square root is here, so we have to raise the square root. Now we know that the square root of 4 is 2, 2s are 4 and 2 1s are 2. This 2 and this 2 is this 2 and this 2 are making the pairs, so we can write these two 2's only once because these are making the pairs. So we can write 77 multiplied by 2 at the place of root 4. Now okay, now obviously here are also 2. Now in the denominator you are left with 2. So 77 upon 2, 77 upon 2 and here 77 upon 2. Now this 77 is a whole number, this 2 is a whole number, and also this 2 is a whole number. So you can cancel these two with this 2, because this 2 is in the numerator and this 2 is in the this 2 is in the numerator and this 2 is in the denominator, and there is a sign of multiply between them. So you can cancel these two each other by each other. So you are left with 77. So the answer for the area of this circle is 77 centimeter square. Hope you understand this calculation. If you have any problem regarding this calculation or regarding any concept, then you can message me on WhatsApp and ask. I will clear your doubt in the next class. Now see ahead. After that, you have to find out the area of the shaded region. How can you find out the area of the shaded region? Obviously you have to subtract the area of this square from the area of this circle. So now you have the area of circle as well as you have the area of square. So you can subtract area of square from the area of circle. 77 minus 49 is 28 centimeter square. So the area of shaded region is 28 centimeter square. Hope you understand this question. Now let us move towards the next question, which is question number 9. Question number 9 is saying that a paper is in the form of a rectangle ABCD. This is the rectangle in which AB is 20 centimeter, BC is 14 centimeter, and here a semicircular portion, this portion is a semicircular portion, is given. BC is the diameter, that means 14 is the diameter of this semicircle. Find the area of the remaining portion. You have to find out the area of this portion. If you want to find out the area of this portion, then first of all you have to find out the area of this rectangle, and after that you have to find out the area of this semicircle. Now you can subtract the area of this semicircle from the area of this rectangle. In such way you can find out the area of the remaining portion. So you just need to apply the formulas and subtract the areas. Here you have length of the rectangle is 20 centimeter, which is given. Also the breadth is given, which is 14 centimeter. So the area of the rectangle is length multiplied by breadth. So 20 multiplied by 14, which is equal to 280 centimeter square. Now the diameter of the semicircle is given 14 centimeter, the side BC, which is 14 centimeter. So from here you can find out the radius of this semicircle, which is 14 upon 2, which is equal to 7 centimeter. Now you can find out the area of the semicircle by applying the formula half pi r square. I already told about the concept of the area of semicircle. So you just need to memorize the area of the semicircle is half pi r square. The value of pi is same and radius you have found, so you can put that half 22 upon 7 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 7. This 2 can be cancelled with this 22 by with 11. This 7, this 7. Now 11 multiplied by 7 is 77 centimeter square. Hope you understand by here. Now you have to find out the area of the shaded region. You can find it by subtracting the area of the semicircle from the area of the rectangle. So area of rectangle minus area of semicircle is 280 minus 77, which is equal to 203 centimeter square. Hope you understand. There is nothing new. It's also the same which I have told you at the above side. You just need to find out the area of the given two figures, and you just need to subtract the area of the smaller region from the area of the larger region, and in this way you can find out the area of the remaining region. Now see the question number 10. In the given figure, the radius of each quarter circles, these are talking about these 4 circles. See, you know that half means 1 upon 2. Quarter means 1/4, that means 1 upon 4. If you need to find out the area of the 1 quarter circle, then you have to multiply by the area of square, which is pi r square by 1 by 4. That means 1/4 part of the whole circle, and this is also the this 1/4 is called quarter. Circle is 2 meter. The radius of these this quarter circle is given, and each quarter circle is of 2 meter radius, and the radius of the flower bed, which is in the center, is also 2 meter. Radius for this is also 2 meter, and find the area of the remaining field. See, it is talking about the area of the remaining field. So for that it is saying that first of all you have to find out the area of the each quarter. That means that second one is this, third one is this, and fourth one is this. After that you have to find out the area of the flower bed, that means this, and after that you have to find out the remaining field. So if you add the area of these four quarter circles and this whole circle, and you can add them, and after that you can subtract the sum of these four quarter circles and this whole circle from the area of this rectangle. Obviously the larger area is the rectangle which is containing these four quarters and these circles. So if you subtract this portion from this area of rectangle, so that you can find out the area of the remaining region. See the solution for this question also. Here you have area of rectangle is given length multiplied by breadth, you know that, and the length and breadth is given, which is 8 and which is just a second, length is 8 meter and breadth is 6 meter is already given, and also the radius of each quarter and the whole circle is 2 meter, which is also given. So the area of the rectangle is length multiplied by breadth, that means 8 multiplied by 6, which is equal to 48 meter square. Now the radius of one quarter circle is 2 meter, which is given. So the area of one quarter circle, I told you that one quarter, that means you have to multiply the area of circle by 1 by 4. So that means 1 upon 4 pi r square. 1 upon 4 pi is 22.7, r is 2 multiplied by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2. That means you are left with 22 upon 7 meter square. But you have to find out the area of 4 quarter circles, because in this figure 4 quarter circles are given. So obviously you have to find out the area of 4 quarter circles. So you can multiply the area of 1 quarter circle by 4. So 4 multiplied by 22 upon 7, which is equal to 88 upon 7 meter square. After that you have to find out the area of the flower bed, which is in the center and is in the form of circle. So the radius of flower bed is at center with 2 meter, which is given. Area of flower bed is pi r square. So 22 upon 7 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. 22 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 is 88 upon 7 meter square. So the total area of the flower bed and the 4 quarter circles is 88 upon 7 plus 88 upon 7, which gives 176 upon 7 meter square. Now you have to find out the remaining field. So for that you have to subtract this area from the area of the rectangle. Area of rectangle is 48 and the area of this total area of flower bed and quarter circle is 176 upon 7. And on subtracting these we get 22.857 meter square. This is the area of the remaining portion. Hope you understand all these questions. If you have any problem regarding any question or regarding any concept, then you can ask. Now I already did the question, means I already give the, just a second, yes, I have already given the solution of question number 11. Now see the question number 12. The question number 12 is saying the radius of one circular field is 20 meter. There is the first circle, radius is given, so you can find out the area, which is A1, which is equal to 22 upon 7 multiplied by 20 multiplied by 20. You can solve that. And that of another field is 48 meter. That means area 2, which is equal to 22 upon 7 multiplied by, this is the that of another field, 48 multiplied by 48. You can solve that. Find the radius of the third circular field whose area is equal to the sum of the area of these two fields. So you can add these two areas after solving that, and this will be the area of the circle. This will be the area of the third circle. From there you can find out the radius after putting area of circle and the area of the circle and the formula for the area of circle equal. So in this way you will find the answer. Hope you understand this question also. And obviously 14.4 exercise has been completed now, so you have to do all these questions in your fair notebook, and there is one more exercise which is remaining, that is 14.5. I will give you the solution for this in the next two classes or in the next one class. After that you have to submit your homework on the given date, so please do your daily do your work daily. Enough for today.